The render gap? Keith sits in the thick, violet hum of his apartment. 3 monitors cast a neon glow across his face, the only light in a room that feels like it's drifting in space. He leans in close, his eyes scanning lines of data that look like a foreign language to anyone else. "It's all shorthand," he whispers to the empty room. "They aren't showing us the world, they're showing us a render of it." He pulls up an official image of the Earth, a marble of blue and white. Keith's mouse clicks rapidly, zooming in until the pixels begin to scream. Where are the satellites? Why is every cloud formation a copy-paste of the one next to it? To Keith, the high-definition world is a low-resolution lie, a digital shorthand designed to keep the mind from asking the wrong questions. He reaches into a drawer and pulls out a tattered sketchbook from 2020. He flips to a page covered in jagged ink lines, a map he drew during the height of the silence. It's a diagram of a trap. On one side, the endless grind of the concrete city. On the other, the permitted nature of manicured parks. "The split-screen life," he mutters, tracing the line where the 2 worlds fail to meet. Keith stands and walks to the window, looking out at the city skyline. It looks too perfect, like a matte painting at the edge of a film set. He feels the render gap, that invisible space between what the systems tell him and what his gut knows to be true. He is a wild card in their deck because he never went through the formal education that teaches a man how to look without seeing. The room is silent, yet his smartphone on the desk vibrates with a sudden notification. He hasn't spoken a word in hours, hasn't typed a single search query, yet there it is, an advertisement for the exact book he was just thinking about. He stares at the device as if it's a venomous snake. The algorithm isn't just listening to his voice, it's predicting the render of his very thoughts. "They want us in the loop," Keith says, his voice a low rasp. "Work, consume, sleep, repeat. A manufactured life for a manufactured world." He picks up a stray circuit board, turning it over in his hands. He sees the patterns others miss, because he was never told which patterns were normal. His lack of a degree is his greatest weapon. It means he hasn't been programmed yet. He returns to his screens, opening a folder of classified leak archives. He searches for the seams, the places where the simulation glitches. He looks for the frame rates of reality to drop. The world is a composite, he explains to the shadows. He is looking for the raw footage, the unedited truth hidden behind the digital curtain. A sudden flicker in the corner of his eye makes him jump. It's just a shadow, or perhaps a glitch in his own perception. But in this apartment, bathed in violet and paranoia, nothing is just anything. He feels the weight of the surveillance, the invisible eyes of 1,000 sensors hidden in the digital shorthand of his appliances. He stays in the violet light, refusing to go outside where the permitted nature waits to soothe him into compliance. To leave the screen is to enter the physical render, but to stay is to witness the source code. He chooses to stay. He chooses to be the glitch in their perfect, predictable system. Keith stops typing and looks directly into the lens of his webcam. He knows someone or something is on the other side of the glass. "I see the gap," he whispers, a faint, defiant smirk touching his lips. The render is failing, and the wild card is finally in play.